realized that my microphone's been off for most of the video, so I'm just going to go through the words here real quick. I have already gone through the words, but just for the sake of who's watching this, because I know there are people that are actually using this video to learn Lënape or go along. So I'm just going to do this again real quick, just for the people watching. No worries. Okay, so lahaba nani taki. That's all for now. For a while, let me lahapa. Siskuahanek, Susquehanna, or Susquehanna. I honestly don't know how it's pronounced, because I don't say it's not North Carolina, so I don't know. Our brother Ki Mahtesona. Ehuluentank. It is called, or as it's called, over and over again, repeatedly in addition, Ahunkwi, on Hukwi. Milak, I gave them. My brothers, Nimahtesak. Wayopsit, white people. White person, Shawanak. Shawanak. There's another, the word for speaking English is Shashawanakwi, and this is obviously either from that or they're just two roots that are referring to the same thing. Either way, Shawanak has something to do with like either speaking English or white people, and it is a synonym to Wayopsit. Wayopsit is actually from the word for white, which is op. You can put op at the beginning or way up. It just depends on what the word is. But op at the beginning of a word is generally white, so that's where that term comes from. Sipua, excuse the noise in the background. I'm sorry. Sipua Rivers is called Eluensik. Kahikakan State. And I didn't know Lënape had a word for this, because this is the only story that this word is used in. So it's fascinating, because it's not in the Lënape Talking Dictionary either. So if you want to use a word for state, we got one in Lënape. Kahikakan. Their customary song, Eheluasink. Oh, Ehelasuink. Ehelasuink. So Asui means to sing, like in Asuwakana songs. So Ehelasuink as their customary song. Yeah. Lënape, we could skip this one. Asuwakana songs. Show Wentamasin. Wetakanutaman. This is again another unique way of saying explain something that you can't find anywhere else in the Lënape Talking Dictionary. It's only used in the Wàni Lënape Elixsit story. So the weight in front of it, I am not exactly sure what this specifically refers to. I've never seen this before in Lënape myself so far. Even in Mission, Delaware, I could not tell you what that is, unless it's like, I don't know. I know the word for German Veit is like something like wide, but that has nothing to do with Lënape. So this means to explain. So, Wetakenutaman, explain something. Their customs, traditions. Eliahosit. Meshatama, to remember, like a person, like him, her, they. Yet Yapchi. Nodolendam, I'm happy, I'm glad. Where our camp is Micah Yank. So this can refer to where they stay. Micah means literally to stay overnight somewhere. To spend a night in some place, but it can also mean camp. Micah Yank, our camp. Then if I went Achimosia. Eheliu Sikak. Eheliu Sikak. Western. Wahichi. Oh, hold on, I gotta go back. Western. Wahichi. I assist him. Wayal Helinkot. A male Lënape name. Or the person who said it, his late grandfather became a chief. So, Wayal Helinkot was a Lënape chief. We also have another name too, Kwekwilunt. Sakimauheng. He was made the ruler or the king or the governor or anything you want to say. Nemochumsa. Naheli. Anyhow, no matter what, in any case. And it can also mean in addition. In the story, anyway. Pechi. So Pechi can mean up to, so far, this direction. It can also have, it appears to have a simple, present, perfect meaning. And I say this because I've seen it in the translations in the story, and there was Pechi in front of the verb, and it was always translated as something simple past tense. And then Kwekwilunt, another name. Definitely keeping those names in handy so that Lënape people can use them for themselves if they ever want to. Kikui. Lënape people. These Yuli, inanimate. Lahikwi at that time. Sakimata Mahtit. I was struggling with this before, so don't think I knew this one. I did not. I was having a lot of trouble with this, and I kept forgetting the ma here. Sakimata Mahtit. Pasheki, precious. Lanunka, a departed man. Kikaya Mananinka, our deceased ancestors. Where in the nation Elixsit? Elixsit. Shachbia by the seashore. Ayapamska, been traveling around, or it can also mean walking around. Enta, because Pomska means to walk, and Aya is like around something. Enta, it's just another way of saying where, but you don't, it's like, I don't know where my books are. That where. Not the, where is my car? The relative where. Eliahosit, something about practices. Their practices, okay. Onkowagan is the old ways or something like this. Yep. His or her sons. Tosuwakana. Yep. Elixsit language. It's lost Tao Ken. So I'm assuming Onkun or Ongun is to lose. Kikishkwike, day by day, every day. Ahot. Huska. The meaning of this word is not clear from even the context, and it's not in a book. I'm pretty sure this is in Mission Delaware, Huska, because I've seen it before. I think it means rather or quite, but in Unami, it's not registering as that. It's coming up in the story as like, I guess more than ever. I'm not 100% sure about this, so I gotta research this specific word. So don't. If you're watching this, do not take this with a grain of salt with Huska, because they don't even have it. Like, let me show you. They don't even have this in the. This isn't even in the Lënape dictionary. Only in this specific story that I remembered anyway. See, it is more than ever difficult, and this is very, and this is hard. So if this is very and this is hard, then this has to be more than ever. I don't know. Or maybe Ahi Huska means more than ever. I'm not 100% sure about that. But like I said, this is the only context we have. So just doing the best I can here. And then Patelamukwenk. This is our granted existence, another word that's only used in this story. I know something, Nuatun. Ntolowan, I say something. Fellow tribesman Lënape. I keep getting this mixed up with my friend. And that's it. Alright. So now, I'm going to go back. I was in section 3. I almost had the story all the way translated, but I'm going to do it again because extra practice cannot hurt. Alright, so let's get started. The tales of my fellow tribesmen. Okay. Lënape kekaptun keku unteluan. So, my fellow tribesmen, I have a few words to say to you. Eli nuatun meche yukweshe patelemu kwenk ahi hoska ahot. Because I already know that now our precious existence here is getting harder and harder. Is becoming more difficult than ever. Ahalui kikishquike o kakitak tinke alami taonken Wàni Lënape Elixsit ok tosuakana. More and more, every year, or every day and every year, it proceeds to be. They say it proceeds, but it's beginning to be lost. Like lots, our Lënape language is starting to become lost. And its songs. So, our always and all of our practices, or their practices. Section 2. Section Nisha. Yukwe yusha enta ni ayapamska when wahenchio punk shahbiye. Now here, I have been traveling around in the east, on the eastern seashore, by the seashore, in the east, a long time ago. So, Lamoe ehelai ketit, kikaya mo naninka, pasheki lanunka. So, a long time ago, where in the nation, right, like where the nation was, where our departed ancestors in the nation were, precious departed people, our precious ancestors, something like that. Sakimata maltit nike lekiku yuli Lënape. I don't know why I wrote inanimate when we have people right here. That's my mistake. At that time, chiefs, I guess, at that time, the Lënape people were governed by Lënape rulers, by chieftains. Permanent ok chaheli kikui lanunka. Permanent and many elderly departed men. I don't know if permanent is another name, like Weocherinkot or Quequilant is. Permanent ok chaheli. So, Naka kweti hilu sestaluensu Quequilant. One of these elderly men was named Quequilant. Ok naheli naka nemohumsa entapechis sakimahank luensu weocherinkot. In addition to that, my grandfather, when he was, I guess, at that time, when he was made a chief or made the governor or something like that, he was he was called Weochelinkot. Section or Kwetinisha Nacha. Yeah, Nacha. Section Nacha. Okay. Mechi Yukweshe Entanepe Wehichi Achimosia Yukwe Nishe Pe Maika Yank Wentakwi Heliu Sikak. Okay. So already now here already here. Yeah, already here now. When I am assisting in the council here, or like at the present time, I'm going here to where, not convenient to where, to where our camp is, to where we stay in the west, or the western part of where we stay, or where our camps are, where the tribe, where the nation was. Wàni, thank you. Oh, Wàni gave me a whole lot of things, not just thank you. But in here, Wàni nulendam enta yapchi kuski meshatama untali awetah genutaman ehelaya hosit. Okay, so thank you. I am glad that I can still. I am glad that still I can, right? I can still remember them. That I could explain them. That I could explain their practices and traditions and show ok wantamasin ahelasuing Lënape asawakana, and show how Lënape songs were customarily sung. Section nail. Pretty sure it's nail, right? 4. But enough. 5. Okay. Inta anhukwi li milak ni matesak wayopsit. And when more and more I gave my brother, or as I'm going to translate this as because this doesn't make sense with when. As I gave more and more to my brothers, the white man, Yukweshewemi, Uni Kahikakan, Elowensik, Pennsylvania. And presently here, all of these states called Pennsylvania, Okwemi Yulshe Sipua, and all of these rivers here, She Sipua, Lënape Sipu, the Lënape River, Hudson River, Ehelowintunk Wàni Shewanuk, as the white man calls it, Ok Naheli. In addition, Ok Naheli Sisku Wahunek Wàni Kimatesuna Wayopsit Ehelowintunk Susquehanna. And in addition, Sisku Wahunek, our brothers the white man called it Susquehanna. Pechi Ika Willie, New York. Kind of really want to say Whiskey York, because whiskey's new. New York, into Hunk, Hoboken, Luensik Utene. And up to well into New York, where the town of Hoboken, what the town of Hoboken is called. I swear to God, this story's missing something here. Thank you. That's all for now. Okay, so Hoboken is a town in New Jersey. That means, I'm pretty sure it means tobacco pipe. Hupo. I don't know why I'm putting that in here. Okay. It means pipe, yeah. You see this here. It's called Hoboken means pipe. Hupo is supposed to be smoke. See, you see this? Pipe for smoking. Hoboken, also named for Hoboken, New Jersey. Pipe for smoking. Pipes. Hoboken. Because hupo is smoke, and the gun is a nominalizer, or it turns it into a noun. So it's basically, Hoboken, New Jersey is basically smoking pipe. Very funny name, huh? But anyway, that is our translation for this story today. I'm going to choose a different one next week to do, or over the weekend. I will keep you all posted. I may do different languages over the weekend, because I got to do Arabic for class. I'm doing Amharic as well. So I'll be keeping you all posted. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the translation and the flashcard review. And I will be back. Thank you all for watching.